So Shiba Inu is once again gaining a lot of strength. And right now it's looking like these possible retracements may not quite happen. Now, I want everybody to hear me out on this, okay? When we look back at SHIB throughout this bear market cycle, 2022 and 2023, there was a very consistent theme. Whales have really promoted strength when it comes to Shiba Inu. If you guys don't believe me, if you look back at what happened here in 2022, Shiba Inu, believe it or not, was actually one of the strongest coins in all of crypto. It was one of the few coins that throughout 2022, after that big drop we had all the way to June, right? It did not go on to set a new yearly low. Even Bitcoin went on to set a new yearly low. Whales did not want to let the price drop past this 508 range. So now we fast forward to 2023. 2023 has been obviously a strange year for SHIB. We had big spikes. We had big drops. You know, some of it, again, had to do with SEC FUD and institutional sell-offs and all these things dropping SHIB down into ranges that realistically it shouldn't have been in. But now, over the last probably month and a half or so, Shiba Inu has been gaining strength. It has been climbing. And now whales are showing once again very significant support here. They are protecting this 4010 range. Now, it doesn't mean we can't drop below it. We don't have as much support as we did at 508. But when we look even back at 2022, for most of the year, whale holdings were actually insanely high. When we looked at the top 100 Ethereum wallets, did you know that actually 16% of their wallets were composed of Shiba Inu? That's actually a very, very significant amount. Just to give you some insight into the top whales when it comes to the crypto space. And unfortunately, this website doesn't work anymore. Whale Stats, whoever was running that, you need to get it back up and running. It was awesome. But yeah, it would actually track what these whales were doing. And as we closed out 2022, these whales added significantly to their bag. They built up their Shiba Inu holdings, and now we are seeing this happen once again. You can see that only recently, I think 3 days ago, was one of the very few times that Shiba Inu was actually in a net outflow. Most of the other time since then is a positive net inflow from these large holders. This has been consistent. It's been picking up steam. And here's the thing. We're not even in the best time in crypto yet. That time still has yet to come. All right. But the point is SHIB is gaining momentum. Well, it leads me to believe if they are in fact protecting this price, if they're protecting this level, instead of breaking out of this broadening wedge to the downside here and following this bearish trend line down like we talked about, we may actually trade sideways. We may even pick up a little steam as the market continues to roll. You can see obviously right now, BTC had actually crossed 44K. Right now it's sitting just below it. But we're showing a little more strength, I think, than a lot of people expect right now. Now, what we have to watch is obviously make sure we don't create a double top here. But if we continue to push to the upside, if we do get to that point where we're setting in a new yearly high for BTC, SHIB might try to stretch its legs a little bit here. All right. As always, this is not financial advice. This has kind of been like a big insight in the last 2 years of what has been happening. But SHIB is quite strong, and it is in fact gaining strength. We're at, again, still all-time highs in terms of holders. It's got major optics throughout the space. And whales, big money, they are paying attention to this. There will be a point where this will impact price. It's not quite yet. But when you see this compound and you see even more of these big entities flow in, and SHIB continues to climb the ranks and gain speed because of liquidity and all these things, that's where times are really going to get exciting. So I appreciate you guys as always. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Show your support below. Let me know your thoughts, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.